Hey everyone, this is Dan. Let's see what's happening with Moderna. A few significant events happened in the last couple of days that have affected the market. Over the weekend, the Congress agreed on a new $900 billion stimulus package. The market should have gone up today on this news, but it did not. That's because a new strain of COVID virus is spreading quickly in the UK. The fear for the new virus held back the market today. As a result, S&P dropped 0.38%, NASDAQ dropped 0.1%, DJ was up a little bit at 0.12%, Russell Index was up 0.02%, basically flat. Moderna was up in the morning, but ended up down 1.38% at closing. BioNTech was up 2.13%. As you might know, BioNTech is the other company that also used the messenger RNA technology to develop the vaccine. I'm still holding on to my prediction of Moderna being at 150 to 170 a share within 3 months. Of course, it will be subject to technical fluctuations. Let's see what the new strain of COVID virus is all about. The preliminary analysis in the UK suggests that it might be as much as 70% more transmissible. That's what scares people. The two earliest specimens were collected in late September around the London area. As of December 15, more than 1,600 cases have been identified. And the new variant was responsible for 62% of the COVID infections around London in the week ending December 9. Because of the nature of viruses, the COVID virus has been mutating quickly. What's particularly concerning about this new strain is that it involves the gene that encodes the spike protein on the virus. The spike protein is associated with how the virus enters into human cells. The good news is that the vaccines that have been developed will still be effective against this new strain of virus. Also, the vaccines that have been developed so far can be easily tweaked to counter any new mutation of the virus. At this point, more than 30 countries, including Canada, France, Germany, and Italy, have announced restrictions on UK travel. Let's look at the price chart of Moderna. I talked about this downward sloping channel in my video last Friday. This is how the chart looks today. I see a new pattern emerging right here. Before we move on, if you like what you've seen so far, please click the like, subscribe, and notification button so that you'll be notified when I post any future updates on Moderna. I see the pattern changing from last Friday to today, which is a triangular pattern. Let's zoom in. This is a 15-minute chart starting from last Wednesday to today, which is Monday. This morning, the price broke out of this pattern, but eventually dropped back down and was supported by the lower line here. It'll be critical in the next couple of days to see whether the price can break upward or downward. If the price breaks upward, I will wait for it to come back down and retest this line before I buy more shares. However, if the price breaks downward, I will most likely sell and wait to buy back in again at a lower price point. This morning, when the price broke upward, I was almost ready to buy more shares at 145. But then I remember the resistance point of 145 we talked about last Friday. Also, the price was touching the upper Bollinger Band at 145. Sure enough, the price then started to drop. So I sold some shares at around 142.5. I bought the shares last Friday at around 140, and I was able to realize a small profit. After I sold, I bought back in again around 140.5 at $2 less than my earlier sale price. Unfortunately, the price went down today between 3:30 and 4 p.m. So the shares I bought today is showing a small paper loss for now. I'm not worried at this point because the fundamentals are telling me that the stock is worth more than today's closing price. Besides, if the new mutation of the virus will require a new vaccine, Moderna will be better positioned than most other pharmaceutical companies to quickly develop a new vaccine because of their revolutionary messenger RNA technology. Let's look at some other support and resistance points. I see support at 138, 134, and 128, and I see resistance at 145 and 148. When I do swing trades in the next few days, I will be mindful of the new triangular pattern, the historical support and resistance levels, as well as the support and resistance provided by the Bollinger Band and RSI. When I see any big change happening in the next few days, I will post a new video. I will also add update notes below this video like this between today and the time when I post the next video. If you check back on this YouTube page, every once in a while, you'll be able to see my latest notes. Please remember to click the like, subscribe, and notification button so that you can be notified when I post the next video. Thank you for watching all the way to here. I'd like to mention that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing my analysis and my trading strategy for your reference only. You should make your own decisions regarding buying or selling stocks and should check with your financial advisors. If you have a few more seconds, hang in there. I'd like to share with you some additional reference information. In the meanwhile, I'd like to wish you the best of luck with your financial investments. If you wonder when the market is going to crash again, check out a video on this topic in my playlist. The following is a list of the analytical tools I use and the information I look at every day to develop my investment strategies. After doing hours of research, I summarize my findings into a few minutes of video for you. Links are provided below this video for you to learn more about RSI, Bollinger Bands, the role of the Federal Reserve Bank, etc.